Somewhere it says that. There it is. So for IPv6, oh, geez, it's so easy. To make life easier, I'll come over here, insert a column to the right, and I'll just put in the addresses so I see them. 2001 DB8 colon fab colon sales. This is, okay, so this is A2 colon 1. Copy. Copy. A1 colon 1. So that's my IPv6. And I believe it was FE80 on both, right? FE80 colon 1. Copy. I believe it was FE80 colon 1 on both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need to go back to the router, and I'm on the switch. Well, I don't want to mess with my cable, so 199.16.7.62. Manager man pass 1. I just telnetted to the router, so I didn't have to mess with my cables.
Which would be right here.
Yeah, for me it was easy, but you can telnet from device to device. It could be a huge time saver. All I had to do, now I just at the switch command line at global privilege mode. You don't have. I could have set telnet 199, but I didn't. I just did 199, and it telnetted by default. And now I need to go back to config mode. I need to go to my interface. So interface LO0 IPv6 address 2001 colon DB8 colon FAB colon A2 colon 1/64 IPv6 add FE80 colon 1 link local interface F0/1. Huh?
You have to do no shutdown. G.
Oh, that's right.
Do you have to do no shutdown on the first one?
No, because this interface is already up.
Oh,
Remember, I brought it up for IPv4. IPv6 2000. Why am I typing? Well, that's a command I need. There we go. A1. Config T. I still don't. I forgot to make it an IPv6 router, right? So IPv6 unicast routing. And well, all I got to do is go to the PC and see if it works, right? So I come over to the PC, I go to the command line, ipconfig. Did I get a new address? I got an address, so I'm on the 2001 DB8 fab A1 subnet. And so all I have to do is ping 2001 colon DB8 colon FAB colon, what was it? Oh, A1 colon 1. And I've got connectivity to the router through the switch in IPv6. Okay. Control Z. How long did that take?
That's it.
Don't you have to assign Slack?
The PCs automatically do Slack.
Oh.
And now the other thing I need to do, I didn't do all the ping. Well, I couldn't do all the pinging because we only had one side of the network. And what I would have done over here, okay, maybe bring it over here in terms of verify. Now I have to go to enable editing. For here, I would just do check, 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 check.
About the TFTP.
Oh, I didn't do TFTP yet. I didn't finish reading it. Oh, way down at the bottom. Well, I still also have to do this stuff. I verified I could, oh, I didn't verify I could get across, so I should ping A to A1 to make sure I can get to the other side of the router. And that would confirm I've got that configured correctly. Yeah, I can. So even though we don't have these other PCs, I made sure I could get to the other interface. And so that tells me that interface is configured correctly as well. Down to this part. Oh, okay. The router model. All right. For that.
Version.
Oh, lost it all. Show version. And so I've got a model.
Be more. The next one.
No, but first question is what router model, right?
Yeah, it would be the next.
2900, right?
Yeah, we don't see it.
In the top. See 2900.
Oh, right. No, that's the software.
Yeah, it would be more. Under.
He's right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely. And
There it
there's-
is.
You're absolutely right. There it is.
2911.
Oh, so copy. What iOS image was loaded? That's the iOS image was loaded. It was loaded from Flash. Oh. Hang on, we got an issue. Paste. How much flash? RAM and flash. Okay, so RAM. This tells me my RAM.
You have to add it?
I'm looking at that. I'm gonna guess 512 Met, right? Because it's thousands. Yeah. And flash memory. Where is my flash memory? ATA compact flash. That looks like 256 to me. 256 flash. Configuration register value. And I managed to screw that up by doing all these commands on top of it. It's the very last line of output. And so that is a configuration register. And show version. How do I do a summary for IP4? Okay, show IP interface brief. That's my summary. Oh, you want to see something slick? Remember the pipe? You can say exclude, EX for exclude, unassigned. And it makes life a little bit cleaner. So that was the command for this. The routing table, what's the command for the routing table?
IP route. IP route.
Show IP route. Now to write it down, I should be actually, I should be typing the whole thing. I should be, not the abbreviation. Summary information for IPv6. IPv6 interface brief. IPv6 routing table.
Show IPv6 route.
V6 route. Now, how about this? MAC to IP4. Let me scroll this up higher. Oh, I can't.
It's hard, right?
I can't scroll it up higher. I don't know why not. Oh, because it's the very end of the document. ARP. Yeah, but how do I see ARP on a router? No. Show MAC table will show me the MAC address table and the switch that maps port, exit port to MAC address. Oh, no. Show ARP. What's ARP-A? The command prompt command. So show ARP does that. Could it be any easier? But I mean, just because it's easy doesn't mean you're going to remember it. That's been my case. Show ARP. And what about this?
CDP neighbors.
Yeah, I should do this. Bold, 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 bold. And this one, bold, show, whoop, show CDP neighbors. And what neighbors should I see?
Switch.
I should see the switch. If you don't, that's another way of troubleshooting.
And again, we're only seeing the switch because you didn't input the other switch.
Right, exactly. I'm only connected to one switch.
And that's because you're on a loopback now?
Yeah, I'm on a loopback.
You had two
If I had another switch and it was connected and the port was up, I'd see the other switch. And finally, save it to a TFTP server. Okay. So I come over here. Sorry about that. Bring up the TFTP server. Da-da-da-da-da. Now, occasionally I've seen it start and then stop. You know, something in the network may interfere, but you can just go into it's either files or tools and restart it.
That's a good study guide.
So the next step is, once again, I want to make sure I can get to the PC. So 199.16.7.1. I can get to the PC. Copy. Did it ask for run or DNS configuration? It didn't say run or start, so I'll do run, which is really run and config, right? That's an abbreviation. I just say copy run TFTP 199.16.7.1. Name of the file. I'll do pns-config.txt.
You don't have to give it a name, right?
You don't have to.
You just press
If I just pressed enter, it would be PSC config. Successful. It's over there in the TFTP root. I come along with my little USB when you're done, and I collect it.
When you copy the both,
That's it?